Hey everybody, I hope you didn't miss me too much last week, but I'm going to give you a break from my little ugly mug. So, I skipped a video last week. I was actually picking up a lot of this stuff. Some stuff was actually coming in the mail, some stuff was not. So, I was trying to get a lot more pickups than normal and get a few more deals done. With that being said, look at this. This is a huge amount of pickups for the past week and a half. Now, the majority of it is this box here with some more stuff that goes with it in the back on the other side. But all the small stuff is where it really, is the big score, at least for collection-wise. So we'll just get started. I went to a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot, a handful or so of garage sales, a couple of the thrift stores or whatnot, flea markets, and not much in the general sense, but a few had some pretty good stuff. So went to a thrift store, found this, $3. It's going online for $9 or $10, I think, something like that. NCAA football, $12. It's complete. It looks pretty good. I checked it all out before I bought it. Not bad. So I picked that up. That's one of those. I probably won't play it. Bet you can't guess where I got this one. The Raven. It's pretty cheap, $7. I had a $5 coupon for them, so I didn't spend but $2 on it. So I picked it up. Of course, receipt. So hadn't even messed with it. So these two were actually coming in the mail. So this one, of course, is for the PS2 collection. I had the case and book. I needed the disc. It actually come in just the other day, so I got that all complete. Case has got some stuff here. No big deal there. We'll go through and clean that before we put it on the shelf, of course. So Myst 4 Revelation. If you remember, if you look from the Oklahoma City video, I actually picked up the game guide for this. So again, complete. Disc looks great. I'd ordered this online for, I think, $11 or $12, something like that. So just getting some of those games out of the way that I really wanted to pick up. We'll go with these here. So these are from a garage sale. And I picked up just a small box full of electronic stuff. Had this 120 gigabyte OG Xbox 360 memory or hard drive. It works. I was surprised, but if nothing else, I can always see if with the transfer cable, if I can get anything off there. This Connect for the Xbox 360 was in there. Cleaned up really well. It actually works as well. I've already got a white one for my Star Wars system, so this is just going to be an extra. The whole reason that I picked up that box is because this PlayStation 1 was in it. Now, that thing is super clean because I cleaned it. It looked pretty rough in there, but the outside is all there. It's not missing the trap door here. Everything looks really good. It did not have cords, but I paid $3 for the whole box. And in there, we got Championship Motocross 2001 featuring Ricky Carmichael. Now, this one, you see some of the dirt and stuff that was on there. This game was pretty scratched. I'm just going to have a good friend of mine, Andy, I've mentioned him before, see if he can resurface that. But it's not an expensive game, so it's probably not worth the time to resurface. But for $3, I wasn't going to pass up a system with some accessories. Whether I needed them or not, it's too good of a deal. Now, these games were at the same garage sale. I guess you'd say yard sale. They were in the yard. So GTA 4 for PS3. Complete. Greatest hits. Disc looks good. It had it sitting out on a trailer out in the yard, and it had some water, I guess dew from the morning that had gotten up underneath the cover and gotten it. But still looks decent. I'm not going to complain too much for $2. Guitar Hero Aerosmith. And $1 for PS3 version. Oh. And there it is. Get the PlayStation Network disc out of the way. So, it's complete. Let's see here. We'll get a case for that here momentarily. Hawk for $1. Not complete, but for $1. Figure I'll give it a go. See what's going on with that. Prince of Persia for PS3. Man, this thing was clean. It looked great. Everything's there. So I picked it up as well. And of course, I don't have a case within reach. So we're going to put this bad dude back here out of the way. So one of those thrift stores type pickups that I did was these 5 games here. Now, I made a mistake. I own it, but in the end, it's all good. So the Bible game, $2. Needed it for the collection. It looked brand new, so picked that up. Everything looks really clean on it, except for that little bit of a dent there. That's not going to hurt my feelings any. I got The Walking Dead Season 2. It is not complete, of course, because they just have that little insert there. But the disc looks brand new. Again, $2. All these games were $2. Madden 08 for the regular Xbox. Not bad. Had a good case. Disc looks brand new. They had a basketball, NBA, I don't know, 06 or 07, something like that. And I didn't pick it up. MX Unleashed. Man, I was super stoked about this game, and I didn't check it. Like I say, that's my fault. I know better, but the next game actually got me distracted, so that's my excuse. Or that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So, Legend of Spyro Dawn of Dragon. $2 for the Wii, and it looks clean. Of course, it doesn't have the case or the manual. If it did, I'd been even more excited. But $13, I think, or $15 game for the Wii, and I picked it up for $2. That, yeah, this trash. We don't like that store anyway. This was too good of a pickup, and that made up for MX Unleashed not being in there. In the Bible game I needed, and that's a $10 game complete. So I'm happy with it still. Get that junk out of here. All right. So last video, I believe, I posted about, or I talked about this. I'd gotten this receiver in. Well, I'd ordered 2 of these controllers to complete my box that I picked up in Oklahoma City, but also to complete this one. So now I have an extra one of these to trade. Hint, hint, Andy, because I know you're going to be watching. Don't know if you need it or not, but we'll see. So I don't know what to do next. There's so much good stuff. So let's go with the box. I don't know if you're fans of UHF. What's in the box? Well, there's something in here. Does it come from Canada? Man, we like those Canadians and their French fries and gravy, right? All right, that should be open pretty easily. Don't want to open it up. I know what it is. I just haven't opened it before. All right. Oh man, got a Canadian newspaper in here. Let's see here what they said to me. They said, yep, you bought it. Yep, I sure did. So I buy a lot of stuff on eBay, and they actually, I'm part of the eBay Bucks program, so they actually gave me I think it's a $40-something eBay Bucks certificate this first quarter this year, because I was just buying a lot of stuff, mainly truck parts. That was a plastic, I swear. So, in keeping with the NES accessories and stuff, I'm gonna make a lot of noise. All right, I ordered this bad dude from Canada, and it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna say it's mint, or as some people say, minty. Man, I just want my stuff to look good on a shelf, and this is gonna do it for me. The manual, pretty clean overall. Of course, some corner wear, some folded corners. We'll try and straighten that out before we put it back up. Good looking gun. Let's see here. Classic sound. If not, I've got another one if it doesn't work. It should though. The guy said it did. But styrofoam's there, and I think I actually have a thin piece of styrofoam that I can put on this to make it look complete. Of course, it's going to be the new stuff, not this tight woven stuff like that. But let's see if we can't put that somewhere where that won't get bent anymore. So overall, it wasn't bad. It is missing the top little flap here, like that one. But again, it's going to look freaking sweet on the shelf up and behind me here. So I think that's something that I've been wanting for a while. I know I was talking to Andy about that for a while, and they're just expensive. I mean, for a really clean one, I would have paid double what I paid for this one. Out of pocket, I paid $41 for this. Of course, eBay bucks, I paid for it with the rest of it. So that's going on the shelf. It was expensive, but I wanted it, and I didn't pay out of pocket for much. So now to the biggest two pickups of the whole past week and a half. So PS2 games. I'm a PS2 collector primarily. This is them. Okay. I picked up these 35 games and this controller from, it's a thrift store type thing here where I live. And on this side here, everything's in there. Everything looks good. Good enough to play for sure. I have every one of those. Of course, there's some doubles in here, but I have them all. So those are pretty much just tradables, trade-ins. You know, if somebody wants one, I'll give it to them, you know, kind of thing. Preferably trade, of course. Well, then I got this. This is how it started. I asked them what they wanted for this. Did not realize that it didn't have the cover, but they said, you know what, it's free. We just want people like you to come in here and hopefully spend some money. So, well, I'll take it. What else you got? So, this is where the stuff gets better, at least as far as collection-wise. So, Madden 08 for the PSP. I've had this a couple of times. I don't have a PSP. I really don't play a lot of handhelds, I guess, other than the Switch. And I haven't even played it but a handful of times. Batman 2, DC Superheroes, complete. Disc looks great. So, it'll go into probably my PS3 stuff for now. Still haven't found a system. Still kind of bummed out about that. But the rest of these here, I needed for my collection. They were all in this lot of 35 games. So, Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec, but it's the not for resale, or not for sale down here. So, I needed this one. It's complete with the wrong disc. But I have the correct disc up there. It's one of my things that I hold on to just in case, and it paid off this time. The Chronicles of Narnia, the first one. No disc, but, or I'm sorry, no book, but it has the disc and the proper case with the artwork. So, take that. Toy Story 3. Again, no book, but it has the artwork. The case isn't the one with the memory card holder, but I've got plenty of those. And it, again, it looked good, so the Cat in the Hat. Oh no, it's risque. I better not show it. But I actually have this down there, but it's missing the book, and this one wasn't. So it's a good pickup for me as well. It completed the game. I'm able to put it on the shelf now. Nicktoons Attack of the Toybots. This one here almost paid for the entire lot just because of the value alone. Has everything, looks good on the disc, needs a new or the different case, but again, pick it up. NCAA 06 March Madness. These are the filler games that, you know, I just don't find very often, or maybe people hold on to them. I'm not sure. I don't play a lot of them. Here's NCAA 08 football. Again, I checked all these things. They look great. Picked all these bad dudes up. NFL head coach. You know, it's missing the book, but it's got the insert here. I can find the book. I'm sure it's probably not going to be too expensive. NHL 09. It just, again, little filler things that I didn't have. You know, it's odd that I don't pick up sports games every day because they're cheap. But All-Star Baseball 05. I actually have the disc for this, but not the case. Obviously, I still don't have the book, so want on that. But again, it's a game I needed. So there were 9 games from that set, or from this pickup, that I needed. I paid $35. I'm sorry, I paid $25 for 35 games. So, like I say, Cat in the Hat, Attack of the Toy Bots, those two there paid for everything. Toy Story 3, again, I think it's $9 or $10 for disc only. Essentially, it has the case, so it's a little more than that. But, man, for that price, I wasn't going to pass it up. So I told them I'll take it all. Plus, they gave me this free controller. Even if I don't have the sensor, which I think I actually have a sensor for it, but even if it doesn't work, it's good for parts. Everything looks good. It's an off-brand, but it would work. So let's just push all this on the floor. I'm just kidding. We will do our best to move this and not get it in your way, because you got to see what's coming up next. This is probably the best actual pickup of the past week and a half or so, but I stumbled into it. So first things first, this was actually a pickup from when I went to Oklahoma City. They charged me $1 for it, I believe. A little bag, a backpack carrier for a Guitar Hero 2 guitar. I picked it up just so I'd have it. Didn't need it. So, with that being said, I went to a garage sale, found some camping stuff that I wanted, and I just asked the guy. I always ask, do you have any video game stuff? He said, yes, I have a Wii somewhere. I was like, wow, really? He said, let me check it out for you. So he took my name and number, and he messaged me back the next day, actually. And I wasn't going to pick this up because he was wanting $100 for the whole lot. I said, well, I can't do 100, but I could do 70. He said, how about 75 and I'll meet you today? So I did. I met him. Now, with that being said, I did not know there was a box. And I did not know that one of the games was with it. But old school Wii has all the lids and everything for it. Of course, it does not have an SD card. I wish it had. Free stuff's always nice. But Wii Sports. Complete in the case. It came with the system. And that's what essentially sealed the deal for me. The Netflix disc to start streaming on a Wii. Man, how we have advanced, right? Cars, not complete, but still a good game. Not $24.99 good. But Big League Sports, complete. Again, it's just one of those oddball things. I pick up Wiis all the time. I used to. I haven't here lately. Dangerous Hunts 2013, complete, good. Ultimate Duck Hunting. Now, with that being said, in this box is, well, the box for Ultimate Duck Hunting, and the 2 pieces of the little rifle that go along with it. So you just snap this bad dude together, if you can figure out how. So So you snap that bad dude together, and it goes in there. Now, I'm not much on keeping Wii stuff in the box, but if it comes with it, I'm going to keep it. Nerf and Strike Elite. So it's got the book in behind this one here. Yep, there you go. Discs all look good. He said he bought this for his grandson, and his grandson just really outgrew it. Go Play Lumberjacks. Compatible with the Wii balance board. I guess you stand on that bad dude and it registers side to side. I don't know. But still not bad. This one right here is the big money maker out of here, other than Wii Sports. Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions complete. I think it's like a $13 game, something like that. All right, Dance Revolution, Hottest Party 3. Now, this bad thing, oh my goodness, such disrespect for the Dance Revolution games. Here we go. It's complete. Disc looks great, but again, get all this stuff kind of situated here. Has the box, has the dance board, and everything. I was like, whoa, this is the best game ever. No, I'm just kidding. So, picked up that. His favorite game was Tiger Woods PGA Tour 10. Now, with that, it does have the complete game, but it also has the Motion Plus in there as well. So that helped seal the deal as well. Has the manual. Dadgummit. Things not going back down in there. We're just not going to seal it up. But you can see, has the game, has the little manual and everything in there for the Wii Motion Plus. Now, the other good part of this has the box. Box has everything to it, has the manual, has all the little sliding drawers that come in these. A lot of little styrofoam and plastic and stuff like that. No big deal on that. So, I got a Wii with a box I can put up on my shelf. And it comes with all the cords, of course. Dadgum, that thing's super dark now. Let's just pull it. Here's the manuals for Dance Revolution, the system and everything. The little stand. Another quick setup controller, or quick setup instructions there. Had this super fancy smoke covered keyboard. I haven't cleaned this up yet, but it does have the dongle that plugs into the back of the system. Let's see here. Thank God he didn't leave batteries in there, because I hadn't checked that. But these are actually fairly expensive online. I don't sell much stuff online, if anything, honestly, not in a while. 2 Wii remotes. Both have the nice silicone cover on them that you should have. 2 nunchucks. Again, dusty. You can tell I haven't gotten to cleaning all this. Ugh. And the AV cord, power cord, and sensor bar. And then there was a sensor, or the dongle or whatnot, for Rock Band for the Wii. Well, I don't have Rock Band for the Wii. So, it's going to go in the box of trade stuff until I find one or find somebody that needs one. But hopefully, with everything that you've seen today, it was worth me skipping last week. If not, I'm trying not to skip next week, or this next week's video, because I'll be picking stuff up now that garage sale season started every weekend, hopefully. So, tune back in. We thank you for visiting. Like, comment, subscribe. Whether it's a good comment or bad comment, I'm going to try and read it.